So, lads, Tony East, who is a guy who works for the Pacers, or he covers the Pacers and the Indiana Fever. Tony East has posted a lot of clips when it comes to the Fever. And today we're going to be talking about one really, really interesting thing. And it is the Caitlin Clark situation. So, Caitlin Clark obviously is ruled out. She is ruled out for the game tomorrow, and I think it's only fair. Like, I would assume, like, I was almost right in my prediction. I was one game off my prediction for Caitlin Clark's return the last time. But I would say, if you're looking at the Indiana Fever, like, they're playing against, obviously, the Aces tomorrow, the Sparks on Saturday, and then they're playing against the... Wow, yes, they're playing 5 p.m. my time on Wednesday. Love it. Love it. I don't need to stay up all night. Absolutely love that, lads. I would say she's probably going to be back for... My prediction would be Gamebridge against the Sparks. Like, I think she's going to be back for the Sparks game on Saturday, which is about a week from now. Or, say, geez, about 4 days. And at the latest, the Valkyries game. Because it says here, my goal's always been the same. Don't want to do something that lingers. We want her to be 100% ready to go. But just take a look. Take a look at this. Like, she's going through, I'm not going to say full speed workouts, but she's going through, like, she was the last player in the floor of the practice working on some defensive on hip with Stephanie White and some assistants. Like, she is, you don't, like, there is lateral movement there that I think if there's any major damage, she wouldn't be doing. She would not be pushing off laterally like this. I just don't think she's probably ready to go full speed. I think they're going to bring her into full practice. I think they're going to give her a few days of full practice instead of bringing her in the game after full practice. Like, there is no way, by the way, that if you have a groin injury, that you are pushing off. If you're still injured, you're pushing off your left foot like that. That is just not happening. There is no way, lads, that she is pushing off her left foot like this. If she is still currently injured, there is absolutely no way that she is pushing off her left foot like that. Like, that is something that will immediately, like, if there's actual damage to your groin, that you would not be able to do. See this here. This kind of weight transfer between right, left, right. That kind of weight transfer, if she was actually, like, still hurt, you just wouldn't be able to do that. You just wouldn't. So, sure, a lot of coaches do this, but Cherie does seem to put a lot of extra time. No, I have no question that Stephanie White puts a lot of extra time. We just need another offensive coordinator. You don't need to fire Stephanie White because she seems to be okay when it comes to, like, she's won a Commissioner's Cup. No matter what, you do not fire Stephanie White. You do not fire Stephanie White at the end of this year. I can complain about Stephanie White the whole time, but she's done enough to stay in her job. But at the end of the day, like, it says the footwork lift at the rim, she's got to be close, yeah. I like the way she looks. Hopefully she's good for Saturday. We want Caitlin Clark 100% ready. This looks promising. I like those decisions. Please bring her home for the Aces game. Yeah, she's not playing that Aces game. Left-handed layup, she's looking good. I don't think we'll have to wait much longer. Yeah, like, nothing showed up on the MRI as far as we're aware. Because let's be real, if something showed up on the MRI, she would not be doing this. She would not be doing this. Like, the Indiana Fever, I would say it's either Saturday or the Valkyries game. She's not going to be out longer than that. She's not going to be out longer than the Valkyries game. Like, she's extremely, extremely close to return. And, like, that is one thing. And, again, shout out to Tony East for posting this. But, like, I do think when it's all said and done, I think when it's all said and done, the Indiana Fever have, like, you've got a situation now with the good old Caitlin Clark where the team can survive without her, so they don't need to rush her back. Like, let's be honest, they did need to rush her back for that Liberty game. They did. And that probably caused her to aggravate something, or, let's be honest, like it could literally just be a case that she's overcompensating. She's overcompensating. She was overcompensating because of a groin thing. She wasn't 100% back. She shouldn't have been back playing. She ended up overcompensating and just felt pain in her groin from something else. Because let's be honest, how many times, if you've ever played any sport, there are times where you get pain somewhere and it drives from something else. Like I know a lad who had severe back pain, and it turned out that it just came from tight hamstrings. Like he was, because of the way that his hamstrings weren't firing properly. And this isn't a random person. This was captain of my damn national team. Like, this is a guy who could have went pro had he wanted to. And it was literally just hamstrings weren't firing properly. So I ended up having huge back issues when he was younger. So you just never know what way that is. You never know what's happening. And they're not going to rush her back this time. They're going to make sure she's 100%. Because you've now got a situation where, like, she's now going to be close to being back. And she's now hopefully going to come back and be a tippity top player. A tippity top 3 player in the world. Because let's be honest, at her best, Caitlin Clark is worse right now than Angel Wilson and Fee Collier. That's it. Like, I stand by this. She's better than Alyssa Thomas. I think she's better than Alyssa Thomas. She is better than Breanna Stewart. I don't think Breanna Stewart's in that top 3 conversation anymore. If you want, like, Alyssa Thomas is closer to Caitlin. Caitlin's just better than Breanna Stewart. Is absolutely just no question about it, just better than Breanna Stewart. And Alyssa Thomas is better than Breanna Stewart. Like, Breanna Stewart is, I understand she scores 20 points per game, but, like, I just don't. I don't see her. Like, I think John Quell's better than Breanna Stewart for the Liberty. I think John Quell's better than her. But yeah, it's a good sign. It's a real good sign that Caitlin Clark is going to be back, hopefully very, very soon, and be ready to take over the damn league. Not just take over like her team. Take over the entire freaking league. And with the Fever win the Commissioner's Cup, who knows? Get to the playoffs and see what happens at this stage. So anyway, yeah, that is a video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.